The Prestashop Etsy integration module by Knowband connects your Prestashop store with Etsy Marketplace, allowing you to list products, sync inventory, manage prices, and process orders, all from your Prestashop backend. The module saves time, reduces manual work, and helps you grow your sales across both platforms easily. So proceeding further with the same, first we have to install the module on the Prestashop store. So to install the module on the Prestashop store, first we have to click on Upload a Module button. When you will click on this, you will have a pop-up like this where you have to click on Select File to choose the file from your local. So once you will click on it, you will be redirected to the local, and the module will start loading and installing here. So once the installation is completely done, you will find a message that module is installed. Then you have to refresh the page and find your module on the Prestashop store left side menu. As you can see here, the module is visible, so you have to click on General Setting. By default, you will find that the module is in a disabled state. So first you have to connect the module before enabling it. So you will find this required key on the Etc. developer account, so that you have to create it on your own. And we have given the URL. You have to click on this and you will be redirected to the Etc. developer account, where you have to configure the same and then get the respective keys. So it required the API string. So we have copied and pasted on your respective field. Now it requires the API shared key. So you have to copy the same as well and paste it. Now you have to enable and click on Save. Once the module is completely saved, you will find the success message. You have to select the shipping status, click on Save. The module will not be saved until you are not going to configure it completely, so you have to fill all the required details and then click on Save. Once it is saved, you will find the success message like this. Then you have to connect it. Before connecting it, you have to update the redirect URL of your store on the key which you have copied. So you have to click on it here, click on Edit Back URL, and you will be click on Edit. You will find a screen to enter the callback URL. Here you have to enter the URL without any space after and before the URL. Click on Save. Once it is saved, you will find the message. Now go on the module and refresh the page. Page will get refreshed, and you will find the success message. Then you have to click on Connect. When you will click on Connect, it will reload the page and it will ask to enter the details of its seller account. So you have to fill the complete details and click on Sign In. Once your store is signed in, you will be getting a message that the setting has been saved and connected to the Etsy marketplace successfully. Now the details are Etsy currency, so you have to enter the currency which you are going to use on Etsy store. The image size of the product which is going to be synced. So in case you want the image of your products to be synced as a card size or a category size or the homepage size, the large size, medium size, small size, or the complete store size. So you can select as per your desire. Next is a map Etsy order with the store courier. Whatever the Etsy couriers you are having on the Prestashop store, they will be found on the Etsy. So you can choose that shipping method. Next is the Etsy default language. Then the language you wanted to get it synced. In case you have multiple store languages, you can select any of them, else the same will be given. Next, it's select description to sync on Etsy. Which description of your product you want to get synced. So you have selected the long description. Upload the order tracking number on Etsy. You have enabled it, so you have to choose the carrier name for tracking URL. Which carrier you want to use for tracking URL. Next is order default status. When the order will be synced and on which order status they will be mapped. Next is show taxes on Etsy order invoice. In case you want to show your taxes on Etsy order invoice, you can keep it enabled and keep it disabled. Next, it's a number of items synced per cron. So if you have entered the 10, then once the cron will run, it will only sync the 10 products. And again, when the cron will run, it will run every time only the 10 or 20, whatever the number you have been entered here. Now, after making the modifications, you have to click on Save. Next we are having is attribute mapping. You have to map the attributes from your store attribute to Etsy attribute, so that when you have attributes in your original product, they will be listed on Etsy without any issue. So from size to size, from color to color. Next, you have to save it. Next, we are having dimensions. So it's 2-dimension to dimension, dimension to dimension. There is no dimension, so just mapped it. Whatever you wanted to get mapped with your Etsy store attribute to Etsy store. Next is paper type. So paper is selected color. Next, we are having the shop section. This is a shop section where your shops will be created for Etsy store, so you can sync first all the shops that are originally created. Once the cron will run, it will show the success message. You have to refresh the page on a print module shop section. You will find the synced shops on the page and the table format. You can search the shop by the selection title, by the section ID, by the last update date. So you can choose any of the shops from demo as well. You can edit those shops or you can delete any of them. Next, we are having the Add New. You can also create a new shop. Just enter the title and click on Save. A new shop will be created for your profile. Next, we are having the Shipping Template. You have to click on Shipping Template. You can first sync all the shipping template, which are by default given. Then you can create a new one, so both the buttons are displayed here. First, click on Sync Shipping Template so that the existing shipping templates will be synced here. Once the cron will completely run, it will show you the success message, and you can refresh the page to find shipping templates. Just refresh the page, and you will find those template listing on your page. You can edit them. You can delete in case you want any of the template to not be listed in your table of the shipping template. So also you can search them by the shipping origin country, minimum processing date, maximum processing date with the sync error in case any error is found, and it will be listed here. Then if you click on it, Add New button, then it will show you a form where you can create a new ship, and you will click on Save. Then this shipping will be added in the listing. Next, we are having the profile management. So here you have to create the profiles, and you will have to map the category for the product you wanted to get synced. So first you have to configure or sync the ITC category. ITC category has been synced. Now refresh the page and create a profile. Click on Add New and enter the profile name. Enter the profile name. Next, you have to add the category. Choose a category which you want it to be for which type of product you are going to be synced. Accordingly, you have to choose the ITC category. Next, you have to add the details which are required. Now, if you want a single product, that one single product to be synced on ITC, then you can select that product. In case you want a bulk to be go, then you have to select the category. We have selected 2 category. You can check in and check them both from your buttons. You have to select the shop. You can select the new shop, which we have created the shipping template. Next, you can enter the alter quantity. Alter quantity is a quantity which will be synced on ITC. So we have selected 5. This is a custom pricing in which you want the original product should not be synced on ITC. Then this custom product will go. If you want the product to be auto-renewal status, then you can enable it. If you want your synced product to be customized on ITC, then you can enable this vertical else keep it disabled. You have to enter the detail who made it, when did you make it, or what is it. This is a fixed or half-complete product. Next is a receipt occasional. You have to enter all the product details which are required. Next is a image size chart. In case you are syncing one size product from a category, then you can add your size chart. This size chart is going to be synced with all of your product and will be visible in the product details. So here you have to upload the image of your product size chart. Once the details are filled, just click on Save. On the product listing page, you have to click on Local Sync so that the product category you have mapped will get synced, and the product of those category will be listed in a product listing page. So once the cron will run completely, you have to refresh the page. The product will be listed here like this. Then you have to run the sync product cron, which will upload your products from Prestashop to Etsy. Once the cron will run completely, you will find the listing ID here. You have to refresh the page once the cron gives you success message. It will take a bit time. Also, in case there is a high count of numbers of product on the local sync, then it will only list the count of product which we have entered in the profile. You have to refresh the page, and you will find the listing ID here. On clicking the listing ID, you will be redirected to the product page. This product on Etsy store, as you can see, the product is being listed. You can see the details of price, product name, product image, quantity. Here you can see the description of item details. The dispatch time is within 3 to 4 business days. So this is how the product gets listed from Prestashop to Etsy. Now, in case it takes time and it doesn't give you a status of listed, then you can run this cron to update the status of your product. Next, we are having the order listing. In case you are having the orders on an Etsy store, then you can sync the order from Etsy from this cron. Once you will list the order which are on the Etsy store will be listed here, and whatever the status they are having, you can keep on running the update order status on Etsy cron. It will give you updated order status. Next, you are having the customer listing. When the order will be placed, the customer detail will be listed here. Next, we are having the synchronization tab where all the crons have been given. The URL and the button to run that cron is given. Further, we are having the sale report tab. Here, you will find the reports of the sale that has been done. You can filter those order sales with the dates. Next, the product sale report. There, you will find the order sale report. This is a product sale report. How many products and how they have been sold. In case of any errors or running the cron number of times, here the logs are been getting logged. You can search any of the log, and you can find the details of your log here on the audit log page. Furthermore, on the profile management page, you can update any of the product. And in case the quantity is called 0 for this product, then you have again updated the quantity. You have to revise the product. Click on Revise button to update the product detail or the quantity or the price, whatever has been updated on Prestashop for that specific product. So this is how the Etsy works on Prestashop store. Thank you.